Hey, Bolo Buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, so List Perfectly has bulk cross posting, and I already did a video on just how to cross post, but I was playing around with this today and it is amazing. And I just want to show you guys. I'm going to start by listing an item on eBay and I'm going to take it over to Poshmark and Mercari. I'm also going to show you how to get one on Etsy. And anyway, I'm going to show you a couple different things for those of you that sell on other platforms. I'm going to show you how to take one from Poshmark and put it on eBay and Mercari. Just a couple samples, I guess. I'm just going to show you because I learn best by just having someone show me. So we're going to get started. I'm not going to waste any time. My live show is at 10. It's 9:10. So we got to get scooting here. Every Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have my Bolo Buddies live show where I invite everybody to come to the chat and share one of your Bolo items, something you bought low and sold high. I'll put a banner up and it'll come across here and you guys can get exposure for your eBay store or your YouTube channel. It's pretty fun. So let's talk List Perfectly. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to go to I'm going to do a sell similar just so I can get this up and listed really quick. I don't have anything that needs to go over to Poshmark. So I'm just going to do sell similar. And I have a bra here that I'm going to list. And it's a cacique bra. So it's basically, I'm just going to change a few things. You guys all know how to list on eBay, I'm assuming. So I'm just going to do this as quickly as I can here. And this is nothing to do with List Perfectly. This is just getting a listing up using Sell Similar. And it's the Simply Wire-Free t-shirt bra. Simply Wire-Free. And I don't know if you guys use Sell Similar, but I do it all the time. T-shirt. Feel like I forgot a word. I feel like the pressure is on to do this fast. And it is blue stripes. So I always copy this and I add that as my first sentence in the description. I am going to post this to Poshmark and Mercari. It's under the custom SKU. Nobody sees this but me, but you will see why this is important here in a little bit. All of this information is correct. I'm going to delete this photo and the pattern striped bra. It is a women's 40 double D. Now, here's the bad thing with this whole new item specifics on eBay. Now you have to change it here, and then you have to update down here also. So I'm going to change this to t-shirt because that's what they're calling it. And as soon as I get this listed, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to take this over to Mercari and Poshmark. So this is a nylon spandex polyester. And it's a 40 double D. It is wire free, so there's no wire. That's a new thing that, like you can see here, I don't have these things filled out because eBay changed how this went, and I need to go in and add all of these things to my old listings, and I just haven't had time. So I'm kind of just updating as I go. So again, I copied and pasted the title from above. And this is going to be, so I am, I'm doing Sell Similar, so I do have to make some edits. Like this one has 4 clasps, but it has 4 rows. So I have to change that. No wire. Cups are lightly lined with padding. And inner label is marked through to prevent store returns. And for some reason that's jumbled up. I don't usually do that. And I normally don't do all caps, but for time's sake, I'm going to change this to 25 since it's new. And then I do run sales. And then I'm going to do, this should all be right. And I am going to save the draft. And then I have to go into my phone, find the listing, and add the pictures because I already did take the pictures. So that's no big deal. That'll just take a second. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. I don't know how you guys do it. I used to download all my pictures onto my computer, but I like doing it this way now. So I'll grab the pictures. Again, maybe I should have done this before, but I was thinking maybe somebody would be watching that doesn't use Sell Similar and they might learn from how I do this. I don't know. I think it's the quickest way. I don't create a new listing every time. I think that's way too time consuming. So my pictures are almost downloaded and I'm gonna hit done. So I create the listing on eBay. I go over and I add the photos from my phone, and then I come back here and I click complete draft. And then as you can see, here's the brawl that I just listed. And I'm just gonna hit list item. Okay, so that one is done. And I'm only doing one. I'm just showing you that. Now I'm gonna tell you how to get it onto list. Well, I'm already logged in and signed up for List Perfectly. So it's gonna pull up, hopefully. Oh yeah, I changed my, I need to go over here and change this back to end date. I was messing with my, ooh, I just sold something. Cha-ching. End date. All right, let me check something here. Okay, so here's the item. So I am gonna do copy to, so I can copy it to List Perfectly if I want it to be saved in List Perfectly. I do not care about that. I just want to copy it to Mercari and Poshmark, and it is processing. And I'm going to show you how to do a bulk edit also. This is just the first stage. So it used to go directly to List Perfectly. Now it bypasses that and takes you straight into Mercari and Poshmark. So I am under Poshmark. So it took over all my pictures. eBay does allow more characters. So I will delete some of these and I'll just kind of, whoops, change the title a little. And then you have to select the category, which is brawls. And, that's odd. It's a 40 double D. Now, one thing I don't like is, see how it says 40E? So that's, or 40 double D. I don't know. I think that's kind of confusing. I'm going to go with it because technically it's a 40 double D and hopefully people read the title. Does not have a text attached. And I just put 0 for original price if I don't know. And then I'm going to list it for 25. People can make me an offer. I can do price drops. I'm going to hit next and I'm going to hit list item. And that item is now listed on Poshmark. So I go into my closet and there it is, the first item. Okay, so then I'm going to close that out. And now I'm in Mercari because it pulled up both of them. They're ready to go for me. Super easy. I'm just going to take that off, add new with tags. Okay, so my keywords, I'm going to go with 40 double D, cacique, whoops, brawl. And then my category is going to be brawls. And then I have to find the size, which I don't, again, I'm not a big fan of how Mercari does this. I always have a hard time finding what I'm looking for. All right, so again, it's 40E. So like new, because it doesn't have a tag, I'm going to put in my zip code. I'm going to do free shipping. I'm going to change this up to 28 because I'm doing free shipping. And again, people can make offers and that will allow me a little bit of wiggle room to send offers to people. So I'm going to click list and voila, there it is. Okay, so now you know how to do from start to finish. And I'm going to close that tab. Now I'm going to show you how to take listings in bulk from eBay and list them onto Mercari. These are already on Poshmark, so I don't need to do that. And I think homecoming or prom or something's coming up because I've been selling a lot of dresses and I don't have these dresses on Mercari. So I'm just going to do, okay, so right here where it says start selecting, I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to pick the first 3 just so you can see how it works with bulk edit. And then you hit stop and then it pulls this up and I'm only taking these 3 to Mercari because I already have them on Poshmark. Proceed. And then it is going to pull up all 3 of those dresses onto Mercari. So they're loading right now. And if you were doing this the way before where you had to go to list perfectly first, it took a lot longer. Because you had to go to list perfectly and then you had to wait and then you had to go over and open the tabs for the other ones, unless maybe I was doing something wrong. So this way you're getting all 3 dresses pulled up and you can just wipe all 3 out. I am like so excited about this. So I'm going to start with this one. These are new with tags. I do have to mess with the title a little bit. I'll probably take out bridesmaid. I do want the size to be in there. This is a plus size 26 new with tags. So that's all that's going to fit. So I'm going to do dress. I'm going to put homecoming as a keyword. And I guess David's. I always get hashtags are hard for me. I can't spell. And then the category is, I'm just going to go with knee length dress. And again, it's plus size 26. I don't like how they do this either, but I have to pick 3XL. Hopefully people will read the title. It is new with tags. I'm going to do prom or homecoming. Now, I don't like this part. These dresses, I don't feel like any of them fit what this dress is. I don't know if that's kind of a fit and flare. So I've just kind of been going with sheath. And I know it's not really a sheath dress either, but I think they should have the option of other, but they don't. So some things on Mercari are just not as advanced. So I'm going to put in my zip code. I do free shipping on Mercari. They have 10% fees. I'm going to increase my price to $50. That way I have room to wiggle. That's still a great price on the dress. These dresses retail for like $150 or $175. I can't remember. Let me see if I put it in the title. Nope, I didn't. Okay, so that one is done. So I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to go to this dress. And this one is not a plus size. This is just a size 2. I'm going to take off navy and I'm going to put new with tags there. I'm going to call this, I don't know if people would even search hashtag that way or not. Dress, homecoming. So you can see I'm doing 3 dresses. This one's knee length. Again, I guess I'll just, well, this one's a size 2. So they're calling it an extra small, which I don't know if it's technically an extra small. Homecoming prom. We're going to go with sheath and it is what it is. Hopefully they read the measurements and stuff. And I'm going to do free shipping. I'm going to change this one to 45. It's not as fancy as the other one. And I'm going to hit list. Now that one is up. I'm going to go to the next one. And this one is also a size 2, but it's a different style. But the title, the actual title is going to look identical. I'm going to do marine in this one. And it's knee length. David's Bridal, it already pulled that for me. This is a size 2. It's new. Homecoming prom. Sheath. So I have just cross-posted 3 dresses that I already had listed on eBay to Mercari that quick. So 3 are done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys Etsy. And then I'm going to show you guys how to cross-post from Poshmark to eBay. Let me change these. Again, I added this one to Mercari, so I put MC there. And this is to help me know, like when I go to pull this off, if it sells on eBay, I know that this dress is on Poshmark and Mercari, okay? If I sell this dress, I know that it's only on Poshmark. If I sell this one only on Poshmark, Mercari. If it was on Etsy, it would say PM, MC, and then it would say Etsy. So these vintage perfumes. I would like to put these on Mercari and Etsy. You cannot put perfume on Poshmark because you cannot ship perfume priority mail. So they do not allow it. So I'm going to start select, and I'm going to select just the first 3. And again, I'm going to take these over to Etsy and Mercari. So I'm going to hit stop, and I'm going to go Mercari, Etsy, and I'm just doing 3. Now you're going to see it's going to pull up tabs. It's going to pull up 6 tabs because it's going to be going to Mercari and Etsy. So it does take a minute to load when you're doing bulk because you're doing so many at one time. But once they're all loaded, you can just whiz right through them. All right, so I'm going to start with this one. And I'm just going to add vintage perfume Clinique. I forgot my N. Okay, I think that's right. Women's fragrance, and it already pulled down the brand. It's in good condition. I'm gonna put in my zip code. I'm gonna do free shipping. I will ship this ground, and ground is a little more expensive. So I'm gonna change this to 70 to give me room to do price drops. I'm gonna hit list, and this item is now on Mercari and ready to go. I'm gonna put that same item on Etsy. So who made it? Another company or person. It's a finished product. When was it made? I have no idea. So I'm just going to put before 2001. That's typically kind of my go-to. Fragrance, maybe? I haven't listed any perfumes on Etsy yet. So we're going to go with this one. And then 1.7. Now, the problem with this is it is partially used. But again, that information is in the photo and everything. So everything copied over for my description. And I do have this little disclosure that older perfumes, powders, and men's fragrances may lose some scent due to age. That's more just to protect myself. Got to put the tags in. Vintage. Okay, so I'm going to add those. And it's $65 here. I'm going to do free shipping. So I'm going to change this to 70. And this is on Mercari and eBay. And then I'm going to do free shipping. I'm just going to put 2 pounds here, and I'm going to do 10 by 8 by 6 because you want to definitely leave enough room so that if the package gets damaged, your item is protected. Okay, so there it is. Now, this was that one, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to close this one. So here is the next one. And the same thing. I don't even know what to put, and I don't know what the good keywords are. I don't even know how to say that. Okay, so the category is fragrance. The brand came down. It's in good condition. I'm going to edit the shipping to free. I have 125 on this. That must be around. I'm just going to leave it because they only take 10%. And I would be very happy to get that price. So that one's good to go. And then we're going to go over here to who made it, another company or person. What is it? A finished product. Again, I don't know the year. Women's fragrance. And then it is 3.4 fluid ounces. So funny how the different platforms, they just ask for different things. And I feel like I leave probably more than I should blank on Etsy. You can tell I'm newer to Etsy, so I struggle with tags. It's just not my thing. So this is on Mercari and eBay. I am going to do free shipping, £2, just because it doesn't matter because I'm shipping it free. And then I'm going to hit publish. And then the next perfume, I'm just showing you how quickly I'm getting 3 listings up on 2 separate platforms. And if I was like more conscientious, I could be, I could do my titles so that they're perfect for all platforms. And I think you can do that by going on to List Perfectly and creating your actual listing there. I've never done that. I like listing to eBay first, so I at least have it up on one platform. But again, a lot of people do it that way. You may be able to search YouTube and find somebody else that does it that way. I'm just showing you how I do it. Again, I'm just going to leave the price the same and hit list, and now it's up. And I also move slower when I'm talking, so I feel like I'm not being as another company or person as productive as I would be if I wasn't talking. Okay, before 2001. And then I'm going to get this one listed, and then I'm going to take you to Poshmark, and I am going to show you how to list from Poshmark to eBay and Mercari. And again, if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. I am not a pro at this. I have been using it for quite a while, but this new bulk edit is a new feature that is, I think, a game changer. It's amazing. I think it's so much quicker. So, whoops. Oh, I can't have the and. See, I didn't even know that. MC, eBay. And I think the SKUs are really important when you're cross-posting because you want to make sure that you take things off of other platforms or you can really mess your accounts up. Okay, so I just got those 3 perfumes onto I was like, where is it? But it's only showing you this one. Onto all 3 platforms. Okay, so now I'm going into my Posh closet. These 3 are not on eBay and they're not on Mercari yet. So I'm going to select and whoops. I already messed that up. Sorry about that. Let me go back in. I hit the wrong area. Again, this is really, I'm just started doing the bulk editing today. So this is very, very, very new. Well, I made some edits. Shucks. All right, bear with me, guys. I got to find the 3 brawls. Maybe it'll let me go back. Come on. No. Okay. Okay, it was this one. Okay, I found them. I had the 3 pulled up that I was going to share that I had just gotten ready. So it's this one, this one, this one. If you click on the picture, it takes you into the listing, so you have to click down here. So these are the 3 that I'm going to take over to, I hit stop, and then I'm going to take them to Mercari and eBay, and then proceed. And they're loading. Okay, so let's let it catch up here. I don't want to start going into one until I see that they're all loaded. Okay, so Mercari. So no wire, that's fine. I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to put VS and I'm going to put brawl. This is a 34C. So now I just have to find 34C. Click on that, like new. Does it say what kind of bra this is? I'm just going to hit other, put in my zip code. So what they're asking for there, like, is it a balconette? Is it a demi? If I don't know, I'm just going to leave it at that price. I'm going to list. I do have free shipping, so it'll cost me like $3 to ship it. Once I have that listed, I'm going to close it. Now it's going to take me over to eBay. I am going to add in the custom. I know it's on Poshmark because that's where I brought it from. I just added it to Mercari. And then I do have to put does not apply here. The condition is new without tags. It is a C cup. It's a 34. I'm just going to put bra here because I don't know what the style is. Let's see. Does it have an underwire? Cannot remember. No wire. So no. And the closure is hook and eye. And I'm just going to leave fixed price 22. You do have to add in the dimensions, and I usually default it at that. I don't know, it's just something I do. And then I'm going to promote it at 1%. I'm going to hit list item, and now that item is on eBay. Maybe. I don't know why it's taking so long to submit. That's an eBay thing. That is not a list perfectly thing. Okay, so this one is a 32B VS bra category, bras. I'm looking for 32. Again, this is the part that takes me the longest for bras, is I can't find them. I think, is this one does it say? I don't know. We'll just put other. And free shipping. And you guys can charge shipping. That's up to you. Mercari only takes 10%. So I kind of just feel like free shipping's the way to go. There's no returns on Mercari. So now I'm on eBay. And it seems like there's more that you have to do on eBay. eBay always takes the longest. So that's why I always typically list to eBay and then cross post to the other platforms. This one is different because I had somebody list these bras onto Mercari for me. It's the only thing I've ever had anybody help me with, and I'm still trying to get them on eBay. I just haven't had time. So now that there's this bulk edit, I'm super excited. I'm just gonna slam them all out because I'm pretty close to having them done. So that one's listed. And my live show is in 22 minutes. I may have bit off more than I can chew. So I'm going to close that one out. Okay, so this is, we're going to go with VS Bra Large. And again, I don't know if hashtag large is a good hashtag or not. I'm going to do sports bras for this because if you go under regular bras, it won't pull up the size. And you can see it just pulled up large for me. So that was nice. I didn't have to look for that one. Okay. I'm just going to leave the price, hit list. Mercari is so fast, you guys. That again, if you can get it on eBay and cross post from there, that's what I do. I think that is the easiest way. And I'm thinking about doing Grailed. I have not had time to look into it. Chernox Connection, he has a YouTube channel, but he does a lot of Grailed, and he offered to go in and kind of walk me through it. So I think I'm going to have him show me kind of the ins and outs of that eventually, but I just haven't had time to connect yet. We're going to pull up a StreamYard and try and have him show me that way. All right, guys. So I have just listed 3 bras from Poshmark to eBay and Mercari. So I guess my point in doing it this way is to show you guys how fast it is. So if you're wondering, pricing on this, For the simple plan, it's $29. I have the business plan. It does pull over more things. I do not keep my items on list perfectly. That is an option. I really don't know how all of that works. You'll have to reach out to List Perfectly. They do have a website and a Facebook page. This is the website. So there's different options, but and you can go in and read all of this. But once you sign up to download it, you literally go you go into help and news, software versions, and you click on the current version. This is the one I'm doing right now. It's kind of in where they're testing. So there may be some hiccups and they just tell you that, but the bulk editing is in this version right now. But you click on the link and it will pull it up into Chrome and it'll add it right up here on your toolbar. It's super, super easy. So I do have a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link. So if you click on it and sign up, I do get some credit, like a commission, a small commission. And it helps, every little bit helps. But if you could use my link, that would be awesome. Again, it's down in the description. You just click on that. And I think the coupon is still good. I used it in my other video. So I'm just going to add it and make sure they didn't change anything. I didn't check that before the video. So let me pop back over here. So I will go in, and if the coupon's still good, it's 30% off your first month. So I'll have information on that down below, along with my link to click on to go and sign up if you want to sign up. So again, I'd greatly appreciate it if you use my link. If you have any questions, put the comments in the comment section and I'll get back to you. And if I don't know, I'll see if I can find an answer for you or I will guide you in the right direction. Okay, well, I hope that helps. Again, I like watching people do things. I tried to explain it the best I could. I'm not amazing at this. I'm still learning. This is the first day I've done the bulk. So, but it's so much faster and I'm super excited. All right, you guys have a great night and thanks for watching. In broadcast.